Hi, this is Scott with Specter Gear, and for today's product spotlight, we're going to be taking a look at a couple of specialty products designed specifically for those poor individuals such as myself that live behind enemy lines in an anti-2A state. And that is magazine pouches for 10-round carbine magazines. Before I launch into talking about the product, I'm going to tell you I'm not going to divert into a discussion on the 2A topic. This is my third attempt at doing this video, and each one has devolved into about 5 minutes of me just ranting endlessly about the unjust nature of these laws. So we all know that. I'm not going to bother you with it. This is not a gun rights channel. This is a product channel. So let's talk about the product and just accept that. Look, for those that live in states where there's magazine restrictions, you know that you can't replace those delicate 30 rounders or 20 rounders or high caps or whatever you want to call them. They're difficult to replace. We need to take care of them and make sure that they're available for when they're actually going to be used for something. And in the meantime, like a lot of folks, I myself use 10 rounders for administrative shooting drills at the range, and I save those 30 rounders for special occasions. Sorry, sad, but there you go. So I'm gonna put the brakes on at this point because it's starting again. So let's just talk about the pouch. So we have two pouches here. They're both belt-mounted pouches. One is designed to hold one magazine. The other designed to hold two magazines. The magazines that we're referring to are 10-round 5.56mm magazines, or in the case of the Mini 30, the 7.62x39mm. But specifically, we're talking about magazines with steel bodies that are designed to hold no more than 10 rounds. I wouldn't have thought I needed to say this, but we have actually run into this as a problem. If you have a pinned high cap mag, in other words, or standard cap mag, sorry, I used the bad word. If you have a pinned 20 rounder or a pinned 30 round magazine, so we're talking a 30 round magazine that's pinned or limited to hold only 10 rounds, you need to buy the magazine pouch that fits that magazine at full capacity. This obviously will not hold a 30 round mag. It won't hold a 20 round mag, only the 10 round mags. Okay. So let's just make that real clear. But this will hold the Ruger, for instance, on the Ruger side of things, this will hold the Ruger factory 10 rounder. The Pro, in this case, this is actually a Pro Mag, which for a Pro Mag, this actually works pretty darn good. I've got a bunch of them. So that's what we're talking about for the AR platform. There are also 10 round mag bodies, so it'll hold those just fine, no problem at all. And again, one pouch that holds one pouch that holds two. So let's talk specifically about the pouch itself. First off, as I mentioned earlier, this is a belt mounted pouch, so we'll talk about the mounting mechanism first. And this is our wraparound belt loop system. And the way this works, and here I'll do it on the OD when it shows up a little better. This is designed to fit up to 2-inch wide belts. Although it works really well actually with 1 3/4-inch riggers belts such as our last resort belt. But being a wraparound belt loop system, unlike a standard conventional sewn-in belt loop, you don't need to strip all of the pouches off of your belt in order to put this pouch on the belt. You just find an opening on the belt wide enough to accommodate the pouch. You open up the magazine, or rather open up the wraparound belt loop, wrap it around the belt, close it up, and you're good to go. Should you be using a belt that is lined with Velcro loop, such as our Tac Ops belt, we include some corresponding Velcro hook material on the inside of the wraparound belt loop, so that when you close this over, it will interface with that loop material on the inside of the belt. You close the wraparound belt loop up, and it'll lock the pouch in place on the belt, and it will not move laterally. So the pouch is going to be exactly where you put it, and it's going to stay there. So it's your hand goes there, and you're confident that the pouch is going to be exactly where you left it. So if you're using, as I mentioned earlier, a last resort belt, or a belt that doesn't have Velcro loop lining, we include this Velcro elimination pad, and all it is just a piece of 2-inch loop that corresponds with the Velcro hook, and it eliminates it completely so it doesn't chew up the inside of your belt and makes it easier to feed onto, for instance, that riggers belt. And for doing that, you just simply close the wraparound belt loop up and feed this through just like you would do any normal belt loop. So going back to the front side of the pouch, the flap is accessed and released by our vertical pull tab. Unlike regular pull tabs that extend from the bottom of the flap, those type of pull tabs can get caught underneath the flap, or they can be difficult to fish out with your fingertips sometimes. So with this pull tab system, you simply run your hand down the front of the pouch. You can easily locate that pull tab, give it a yank, and you're good to go. And then of course the magazine pops right out. The pouch body is constructed 1000 denier Cordura nylon with 420 denier pack cloth liner. At the bottom, we have a number 0 drain hole grommet. And of course, all of this, the wraparound belt loop and the pouch body, are sewn to a flap that is made from 2 layers of type 17-337 webbing. And that's about it in terms of how the pouch functions and what it's made from. And again, a product designed specifically for people that are in unfriendly gun states. We sympathize. We deal with it personally every day, being located in California. So we, being in the same boat that you're in, we are going to continue to design products that, look, if we can't do anything about the gun laws, we can at least make your life a little easier and a little bit more tactical. So we're giving you options to work with what you got. And with that, I'll go ahead and bring it to a close and state, as always, that these products, like all the rest of our products, are manufactured right here in Visalia, California, in the United States, and can be purchased at www.spectergear.com. Thank you for listening, and have a great day.